I know for myself, social activism is at the core of what it is that I do. I think many times people assume that social activism means that you have to be out in the world and in the trenches, so to speak. And to me, I feel like my social activism is my presence within the classroom as a woman of color. And I think also as a person who is interested in studying the social conditions of those who are marginalized members of society. My name is Alicia Bonaparte. I am an assistant professor of sociology here at Pitzer College. The thing that makes me passionate about sociology is an undergraduate class I took. The professor that I had, she hadn't even finished her PhD yet, and it was the way that she was drawing ties between how we behave within society and the social outcomes that we see for particular groups that it blew my mind. When I go into the classroom, I'm hoping, at least, that I'm exposing students to things that they may not have necessarily have seen before, because at the end of the day, exposure is my biggest thing. I think working with Pitzer students has so many interesting elements, but the word that comes first to my mind is daring. And by daring, I don't just mean willing to throw themselves out there per se, but more so daring to ask uncomfortable questions. And I think that that's so important in this day and time, is, as I said before, having uncomfortable conversations can oftentimes lead to really constructive discourse. So if I can expose students to something they may not have necessarily considered, then that's great. What I'm expecting is for them to recognize when they're encountering other types of cultures and other types of social groups, that behavior systems may be slightly different, but to still have a level of respect for that. Thinking about being very careful thinkers about the ways in which they move through society, I guess I would say would be the overall theme that I'm hoping for them to take, just to become much more conscious of what they do and how they act, and how that could influence someone for the greater or the lesser. I'm Alicia Bonaparte, and I'm a Pitzer professor.